Welcome back, Forester Dragons. We're going to be starting another project today, and we're learning about printmaking, which is an art form where we're making copies of an original. There's many different ways to do printmaking. When I was in high school, I carved a wood block and printed it. You can do multiple prints if you change your printing block, whatever it is, styrofoam, linoleum, wood. You can make one print and then you can go back and change your original to make a different print. You can print in many different colors. So a print is just like when you put something in a computer and you want it to come out, you print it. Now, we've talked about radial balance and art. Formal balance is when both sides are exactly the same, they're balanced. We're also going to be learning about formal balance. Now remember, balance is a principle of art. Our principles are our pieces that we use to put together. They're how we put our artwork together to make a well-formed piece. So the principles of design or principles of art, balance is one of these, how we balance our artwork. Okay. So our prints for today, what we're going to focus on is printing our hands and our feet. These are my actual hands and feet. So if you have paint, you can paint your hand and print it, and your feet, or you can color them with markers and then stamp them. It was actually easier for me to use the watercolor and then print it, but I'm going to show you how to do the marker today and then draw your alien person coming off. Okay, so, and create outer space around. You can see I put a few Among Us in there. Okay, so here we go. We're going to get started. So, and hold on, my dog wants in. The last video I couldn't even finish because my son messed up my computer, but oh well, we're going to go with it. Okay, so I'm going to put some glue on the horizontal edge here. But I want my paper, so the long edge has glue going up vertically. And then I am going to glue another paper on. Okay. Now I'm ready to start my print. I'm going to do my feet first, only because they're bigger than my hands. So you can't really see, but I'm taking my shoes off. Maybe I can angle the computer to the floor because I'm going to be putting the paper on the floor. Okay, so you can see my feet. I got my, roll up my jeans here. Okay, uncover my foot. And then I'm going to get a washable marker. And like I said, if you have paint, you can use that. And I'm going to use a nice dark color. So blue, purple, black. Those are nice dark colors. I'm going to start to color my foot. Yes, I'm coloring my foot. But remember, it is a washable marker. Okay, and my toes. Now, it will not print just by coloring, and you can see. It will not print just by coloring it. I'm going to have to apply water. So first I'm getting the marker on here. Okay. Okay, so you can see my foot is colored, but it's not going to print that way. So I'm going to have to take water and a brush, and I'm going to get the wet brush, and I'm going to wet my foot. So the marker is now running off my foot. And like I said, if you have watercolors, you can apply those to your feet too. or any kind of paint actually, finger paint, whatever you have. Okay. Okay, so now my foot is really, really wet. And I'm going to take my paper and put it on the floor so I can stand up on it. Let me see if I can hold the computer so you can see here. Maybe not. Okay. I'm going to stand on the paper, putting my heel in the middle, and I'm going to kind of stand up and put a lot of pressure. And lift my foot off, and I'm going to show you. It's kind of messy, but it's okay. It's an alien foot. There we go. Now I'm going to do my other foot the same way. So I'm going to pause it, and I'll come back and show you. Okay, I'm back. You can see I have my two footprints, so now I need to do my hands. I'm going to do them in the same way. I'm creating that formal balance, foot, foot, hand, hand, but I'm going to do some different colors. Maybe I'll use red, and I'm going to color both hands in the same way. And remember, just coloring is not enough. If this is too much for you, you don't like being dirty, or your mom doesn't want you dirty, then you can always trace your hand and foot and color it in. It's not really printmaking then, but it's still a copy. Okay, so I've got the color on. I'm going to take the water, wet it. Okay, once I get it really wet, making sure I have it everywhere so it will print. Then I'm going to bring it in and print it. You can see. I'm going to rub it on. Okay, and then I have my handprint. I'm going to clean it off. And then I need to do the other hand. So I've been, if you haven't noticed, doing all different colors. Maybe I'll do green or orange. Maybe I'll do orange. Okay. Okay, once you have your 2 feet and your 2 hands, I just want you to fill in any empty blanks, and I'm going to show you what I mean by that in just a minute. Let me get this hand done. Okay, I'm going to wet it. Okay, once it's really wet, then I'm going to stamp it. Okay, I've got my hands and my feet. Now, remember I told you you're going to fill in any empty blanks. So I'm going to take, at this point, the red and just kind of go around my fingers, fill in any empty blanks. And I'm going to do that with each hand and foot in the right color. Okay. I'll just fill in, and this isn't the same shade of red, but it's good enough. Okay, see that? And I'll go all the way around. So I'm going to do that with each one, and then I'll show you. Okay, welcome back. So there we go. We've got our hands and feet. We hand and feet, sorry, hands and feet. We traced around them with the right color, filled in any blanks, and that's where we're going to stop for this time, and I'll show you how we're going to create the alien and the space next time. I'll see you around. Bye.